The Democratic National Convention has entered its final day. Tonight, Hillary Clinton will make history when she becomes the first woman to accept a major party's presidential nomination. On Wednesday night, her running mate, Tim Kaine, President Obama, Vice President Joe Biden, and former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg urged the nation to back Clinton over Donald Trump in November. Michael Bloomberg described Trump as a con man.
Through his career, Donald Trump has left behind a well-documented record of bankruptcies and thousands of lawsuits and angry stockholders and contractors who feel cheated and disillusioned customers who feel they've been ripped off. Trump says he wants to run the nation like he's running his business? God help us. I'm a New Yorker, and I know a con when I see one.
The Democrats' vice presidential nominee, Tim Kaine, took a stab at impersonating Donald Trump.
You know who I don't trust? I wonder. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Trump is a guy who promises a lot, but you might have noticed he's got a way of saying the same two words every time he makes his biggest, hugest promises. Believe me. It's going to be great. Believe me. We're going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it. Believe me. We're going to destroy ISIS so fast. Believe me. There's nothing suspicious in my tax returns. Believe me.
That's Vice Presidential nominee Tim Kaine. Current Vice President Joe Biden warned of Trump's lack of empathy.
His cynicism is unbounded. His lack of empathy and compassion can be summed up in a phrase I suspect he's most proud of having made famous: "You're fired." I mean, really, I'm not joking. Think about that. Think about that. Think about everything you learned as a child, no matter where you were raised. How can there be pleasure in saying you're fired? He's trying to tell us he cares about the middle class. Give me a break. That's a bunch of malarkey.
President Obama implied Trump is a homegrown demagogue who threatens American democracy.
He's betting that if he scares enough people, he might score just enough votes to win this election. And that's another bet that Donald Trump will lose. And the reason he'll lose it is because he's selling the American people short. We're not a fragile people. We're not a frightful people. Our power doesn't come from some self-declared savior promising that he alone can restore order as long as we do things his way. We don't look to be ruled. Our power comes from those immortal declarations first put to paper right here in Philadelphia all those years ago. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that we, the people, can form a more perfect union.
One of the most moving moments of the night occurred in a section focused on gun violence. Former Arizona Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords, who was wounded in a 2011 shooting, briefly spoke to the crowd.
In Congress, I learned a powerful lesson. Strong women get things done. Hillary is tough. Hillary is courageous. She will fight to make our families safer. In the White House, she will stand up to the gun lobby. That's why I'm voting for Hillary. Speaking is difficult for me, but come January, I want to say these two words, Madam President.